Cool, we seem to be live. Make sure my mic is on. Yep, mic looks good. Hey all, JDAster64 here, bringing you more Return to Dreamland goodness. I feel like I've seen a lot more icons than that pop up at once if I have a particularly long first play session on a new file. But for now, we'll see the rest of those in due time. Let's go ahead and get started. Man, Kirby's always great about having like these little remixes thrown in with the new themes, and this is quite a good remix of Kai's theme here. What happens when I try to read chat and play at the same time. So appropriate for this little beach we got going here. Give it a kick. That's definitely the thing that Ice is best known for. Yeah, there's always some of these. Yes, you can in fact kick things that are frozen. Why on earth would they give you an option to tap 3 times when you really don't have to hold it that long? Oh, I guess you can only hold it while running. You can't just hold it in place, so you do this. Weirdly, you can't seem to angle this like you can fire. Yeah, I don't know if it's the case in this game or not, but this dashing attack is like super high damage per second if you manage to cancel it in the later modern games. I feel like there's... Yeah, I always forget about that move. Yeah, typically these sections are built to work well with Parasol, naturally. Dang it, I'm trying to use that ice ejection move, but it's kind of hard to time. There we are. Just up and B or whatever. Up and 1. Bomb hasn't seen a lot of use. I do appreciate that that's still pushed the ice block there. Hey, Crow Batman, what's up? Okay, never mind. We have Parasol back. There's no reason to not use it whenever there's descending areas like this. Especially since this drops us into water here. Even underwater, dashing is just the optimal move. forget if there's a particular reason to use this, but sure. Guess we got nothing much up here, but I'll take the healing. Trying to go right through all those coconuts. That one can live, I suppose. I don't know for why this level in particular has such a really long stretch before you have any energy spheres. Like, we're several screens in and don't have a single one yet. Yeah, here's the new spear ability that we saw briefly when I was showing off the playable characters in the form of Waddle Dee's moveset. And this is more or less the same idea. What is that? One? Oh yeah. You can only do it once. You can do the reversal. Seems kind of worthless, but who knows, man? Oh, that's fun. Oh, what does the description here say? I feel like I zipped by that. Lead the charge. Moondrops. Oh, yep, and it's one of the few underwater things one has available. And naturally, the most fun move. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Good thing Spear makes it pretty easy to go back in. Had to think about whether this is going to try to trick me some way. Sometimes you don't want to go pressing every switch just because they're there. These coconut nuts have very forgiving hitboxes when I'm the one throwing stuff at them. This fire is too intense to be dealt with normal ice, apparently. I appreciate that these snowballs, like, kind of, maintain the whole kind of thing they had going on in 64, where you could just sort of get a bunch of enemies stuck in them at once. The double ice power, specifically in 64. You couldn't really see it from there. Surprised it didn't cause more collateral damage, honestly. I had to make sure I wasn't missing anything there. Oh, I suppose these have descriptions too. Yep. Just sort of run into things. use of double stars and whatnot. How you guys in the chat been today, by the way? I need to turn down my audio so I can think just a bit. By the way, let me know if my audio is quiet to you guys, because I think things should be balanced from last time, but I never quite know if I'm sitting close enough to the mic. Hey, Cloud. Not gonna be available in the chat tonight, or...? Going for that 1-up is a bit more dangerous in extra mode when the void area is going about twice as fast. What's this damage boost? Well. That's cool. I'm not sure exactly how that interaction worked. That really looked like it should have been able to hit the void thing, but whatever. Oh, right. Twister Slash isn't the thing in this game. They really did add a lot to Sword's moveset in the following games. It's one of the few abilities that they just kept kind of adding stuff to. Fire definitely would have been more fun to do that with, but they take so long to give you any projectiles. Well, depending on their moveset, the different Spear Doomers have different sort of things. Oh, left this awkwardly here to go over. It felt late. Yeah. It looked good, which meant it felt late because I've got a little bit of latency on this TV. We'll be showing that off later. Nice chill background music here. Little bossa nova stuff. Yeah, you'll be seeing a lot of these weapon bowers because they're some of the few you can actually get much use out of underwater. I don't know if that enemy's ever appeared outside of this game. Lots of interesting unique enemies here that don't really do anything too different from the traditional ones. Like, what's his name? Just Sword Knight or Blade Knight? Don't recall. They may be different characters. I think Sword Knight might be the extra one you get to play as in can't actually do anything with that. You gotta position yourself there. Yeah, like Sword Knight I think is the guy you play as in Superstar Ultra's one of his extra modes. One of the Meta Knight characters. Oh man, you're gonna give me Leaf and Spark to choose from? Oh, we haven't seen this, have we? Oh man, it's such a choice of abilities. Crash or Sleep. But yeah, as it says, Crash has just one attack. Does a ridiculous amount of damage. All of it, in this case. Is there anything back here, or just powers? I think it was just powers. Missed the bridge. Whoop, hello. I thought there was water here. There is, it's just below me. This really looks like it should have something. 64 would have had like a little star stashed away there. Back when stars were a little bit more substantial. Being a 30th of a life as opposed to 100th. I have to wonder if this is like Smash Brothers, where the different food items in this game restore different bits of health. But, like, you'd never know, just because, I don't know, they all restore enough. My guess is probably not. Smash Bros, they have a surprisingly high amount of variance, too. It's like 2 to 7 or 9%. Of course, in that game, 2 to 7% is like nothing, so it only makes a difference if you grab a whole bunch at once. That's a fun attack, but unfortunately I shouldn't have shown it off. Because I'm pretty sure they force you to get rid of your power, unlike most other hits in this game. Oh boy, it's Karibo's shoe. I appreciate that there's little flowers here like this in every world, and they're always themed to the world. I will take that, I suppose. Yeah, this one actually forces you to be pretty fast. Actually, this one might not, but like, later on, okay, yeah, later on, you really need to be fast with these shoes, or they'll disappear before you can use them to unlock the next shoe. In the chain. In this case, they just give you the chain. Not gonna help too much underwater. Just like in 64, or Mario 64 in this case, I just can't collect rings of things to save my life. And in this game, there's only 2 dimensions to collect them in. I mean, I guess there's only 2 in that one, too. They're just 2 in a 3D game. Hey, John, what's up? They didn't ask for more of you to get that energy sphere. I'm probably thinking of a later level. Just sort of finish underwater. Yeah, New Super Mario Brothers did have those couple of levels where the eels are just kind of on either side of, like they kind of snap out like that. Maybe it was only one level. Maybe the World 4 water level, I don't recall. Oh boy, that challenge is fun. Can't wait to show that one off. Gotta pay attention here, because I know there's something I can miss if I go down that quickly. that star. Yeah, maybe I'm thinking of subspace or something. I like how those spikes just sort of instantly disappear. See? Wouldn't want to miss this. Way more useful than fire underwater. If memory serves, this is the one unfortunate level in the game that, like, if you take a wrong path at some point, you just kind of have to redo everything. Now, this game does, or this level does, in fact, tell you what the right way to do it is, but, you kind of have to be paying attention. It's kind of a pipe maze type deal. Wonder if I was actually invincible going through that Gordo, if I just happened to miss it. Yeah, that's fair. In Mario, fire underwater is about the best possible thing you can have in most games. I mean, the cape's almost, like, equally good. I'm gonna lose this. Hammer's kinda rare. And a hit underwater is a virtual guarantee. Here's where they tell you about the whole switching thing. They may have even had stars leading the whole way. I wasn't even really paying attention. This one doesn't matter, though. Eventually, you'll be given the choice of multiple paths, and then, you better hope you were paying attention. The next tomato box doesn't make a very good attack. Water and leaf are okay attacks, but why would I not go for hammer every time? I did not mean to do that. Hopefully this will do whatever stone was going to do. I don't have high hopes, given that there's a current here. That's unfortunate. Any easy way to lose all my health in this room? Here we see the game giving you only half damage and trying to give you extra health if you're low. That's useful in any other situation. Here it just kind of prolongs the inevitable. Yeah, that was entirely my bad, though. Water's not that great of an attack. I mean, both water and leaf are super effective, obviously. Maybe you could actually get to see this guy attack a little bit this time. This guy's basically blocky without the invincibility. Well, I'd say that, but no, he's also got invincibility, just not of the whole go around the whole screen variety. Figured as much. Yeah, no way to get past that current without stone. It's the one The one case where they are kind of distinguishable, because otherwise Hammer can kind of do the same things as it. Alright, let me try to pay attention here. Middle path. Shows you almost the whole path. In case you didn't figure it out the first time, I guess. Of course, there's always the tried and true go down with 3 different players at once. That was, I believe, how we did it the first time I played the game. With, like, 3 other players. Not like Needle was that terribly useful in the first place. Ah! Dang it, got almost all the stars. Some of these sections are kind of obnoxious to go through without the super ability. This one's just kind of tedious to get around these guys, I imagine. Naturally, I just barely missed them there. Oh, it came from the other side of the screen because I turned around. Keep jumping the gun, dang it. I believe concept art rather for this game kind of indicated this guy was going to be the boss of the third world, but that did not pan out apparently. But the boss we did get is pretty cool. Plus, we could do without more bosses that make themselves invincible at every opportunity. Something pirated. Trying to take the fastest path, and it's like they thought of that. This star is still making its way through. Gotta make me choose? I thought for a sec the whole arena was gonna be underwater. Yeah, honestly, the water world's just kind of like your standard underwater stuff. This is before the levels puzzles get particularly interesting for the most part. But it is nice to get more use out of the weapon stuff just because they require you use them underwater. Or at least benefit from using them underwater. More towers. Finally show off that that spark screen that I don't think I ever did. As well as attacks I never showed off with a spark. I can show it off there, if not before. I don't recall spark being in this level. Dang it, I was trying to iframe through that. Would have probably had better luck if I tried to do it through the top. Shouldn't have tried. I don't know why I tried. Gotta go as fast as possible in these sections. Who has time to wait for a whole loop? Almost dropped the key right into the water there. I thought I would preserve that invincibility. That one I legitimately thought I could do. Kirby swimming almost sinks to the background music. So close. It's really a shame that like more Nintendo platformers these days don't have like the whole progression aspect in their kind of like world design. Like that is one thing for sure that the Donkey Kong new platformers have done really well, and that this game does pretty decently in terms of like you start on a beach and then you go like I don't know to the seaside and then those are the same thing, but like basically you go like further into the water and whatnot. We're in this underground shipwreck zone. Yeah, I feel like I could have done that in the opposite order, probably, and done it better. It's probably what you were intended to do, too. Take the invincibility candy nonetheless. It really looks like there should be something up there. I mean, it's candy, John. How healthy can that be? I mean, this is Kirby we're talking about here. If memory serves, you really don't want to lose this spear. After perhaps it's a later spear. There's definitely a place that you need it. But if worst comes to worst, there is a partner that can help me out with that. I played that wrong. I was supposed to get behind this thing. I always forget that, because there's like a current that sucks you up the second you get past that. Oh boy, shenanigans. If I recall, no, I don't think it's this one. I think it's in World 4. You get really fun use out of a bomb, but we'll get some use out of it here. Let me take that health, Kirby. I didn't get hit by the spikes, but I got hit by the explosion. I mean, that makes some degree of sense. I also don't think it did damage, because it's an item bomb, so clearly it's not dangerous. It only breaks very specifically colored blocks, and does damage to everything but me. Yeah, I think I'll get a re-opportunity to get Spear here. Yep. This is the one we need to not lose. Why I kept drifting up there. There we go. One little row of blocks you can't get through. I think even water can't get through that. I guess any weapon one probably could, though. Spear is just what's handed to you. But yeah, that's basically it for level 3. Pretty short and sweet. Yeah, the worlds get more substantial in length going forward from here, for the most part. With the exception of the last, which just has a bunch of gauntlets for levels. But a smaller number of them. I mean, as much as I really want to spam Parasol on this guy, because I know it just works, I'm gonna try Ice at least. Once. I need to remember to use that more often. The slide kick is actually faster than dashing, typically. Well, without an ability, at least. I don't think that does nearly as much damage in this game. To credit, I never was able to cancel it properly. It was too easy to just run run into this guy. I think he voiced himself, honestly. Okay, it just sends us right back in here. We might as well go ahead and go to that new copy ability room. Sorry, skipping right by some important lore there. I think he said something to the effect of, we need to fix the ship. Which, I mean, sure. Shake the Wii remote. But yeah, I failed to say, like, you can charge plasma like you can in Superstar, and you can use spark like you could classically, but you also have this attack and this attack, which are new to this game, I believe. Although, this one's kind of reminiscent of what spark does in Canvas Curse. Forget who it was that pointed that out, but thank you for doing so. It will eventually come in useful. I think you're required to use that move eventually if you want all the energy spheres. I really love this background music here. The funny thing is I don't think this was originally what was intended for this world. File name for the World 5 map theme is called Cold. So presumably that one was meant for this. They eventually just swapped it out. Typical Kirby ice level stuff. Great music. Really pretty looking scenery. Also ice. Ice is slippery. Gosh, I didn't want to kill this. This is like my favorite power in this game. He's got Ryu command inputs. Not command well, no, he's got those too. I meant like he's got the hold the button to do different things. And heck, if I'm gonna try to, like, I will attempt to show off all these moves. So yeah, just got this. Hold one down to do that. Two different dash moves based on how long you hold one as well. This, or this for neutral one. We got that for upper one. I think there's only one form of that, and then we get down one. We got a chargeable Hadouken here. And if you do actual Hadouken inputs, you just get this form of it instantly, which is ridiculously powerful. One in midair next to him. Oh yeah, that's a move. Kind of hard to execute, because you have to be really close. And then we got various throws. So this has some form of suplex in it as well. That was meant to be another grab, but whatever. You get the idea. These little igloo things. Yeah, this ability is really fun. Yeah, you really could just base most of his Smash moveset off this if you wanted to. It's also convenient that the last form of that gives you fire. Hit everything except the one that was right in front of me. That's the problem with this kind of arcing shot. This is a cool little reference. This remind you of anything? All these cannons and bananas. They move fast, man. I want to make sure I can hit them on the first possible frame, buffer all my inputs. True to Donkey Kong Country, I've never actually played the barrel section in 4-1 to the end. I probably have. I think it gets you a 3-up in that game. Doing it legitimately. Here they're like, no. Please, take the easy way out. That gets you special bonuses. That is some serious ice physics there. Not so much for that. And here's the other limited use power-up in this game. Yeah. I forget if there's a boss after this or not. I think there is. I probably shouldn't have wasted that. Because this one's not as powerful as Crash. I appreciate that they kept the chesto in this game. You do have to do the shaking version of that. The Kirby anime was from the early 2000s, unless you're talking about something else. I don't remember how frequently Mike Kirby showed up in that. I've only watched a handful of those episodes because I didn't watch it back in the day. I do appreciate that you don't slip if you're using Ice Kirby. It makes sense. Forget that. More super complicated movesets. Easy enough. If you do that next to something, I think you get quad shot, right? Yeah, that does a lot of damage. More mashable dashes. Always nice. Oh yeah, if you take damage, you can, like, counterattack by immediately just mashing one. Yeah. Is that it? Is that it? No, there's more. Stealth water gun? Sadly, I won't be able to show that off, I don't think. No water handy. But yep, you can cling. And shoot like any good ninja. I appreciate just wall kicking up. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. This just gives Kirby a wall kick. It's not like he can fly or anything. Ah. Nice physics, man. The trick is to jump. Like the tanks. I don't know if I'm gonna use that fire enough. Or not. I think I am. So sorry, Ninja. We'll see you somewhere where I'm not gonna, like, take damage every time I slightly misspace my jumps. I haven't seen one of these in a while. None of these fire rope things are nearly as tight as the ones late in Adventure. This is like the best music in the game. I'm sure we'll hear more of it in longer bonus areas. Boom, 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 ka-dunk. Oops, didn't mean to dash. Funny thing is, that enemy there is from 64 originally, and it didn't give you a power in that game. It's always fun when they, like, retroactively award powers to normal enemies, like Broom Hatter and so forth. Oh boy, more boots. And they get to hear that music again in this level. Because if memory serves, there was like a boot bonus somewhere in this world. Yeah, I'm taking those. This is bad. Out of my way to get hit there. Do that, but better. Yeah, more of that music to come, but I won't stick around forever doing nothing. Just look it up. It's called Key Challenge, I think. Wow. I got this music played again. I don't know if real-life stones would slide more easily on ice, or... I don't know. At least real-life stones that had Kirby stone physics that behave like they're always on ice. Memory says this is where we get introduced to Super Hammer. Just judging by my spear count and how far we are in the level. Only one of these that you have to fight is a mid-boss. Should have probably kept the stone in retrospect. We got here, Grand Hammer. Yep. Hammer Plus. Yeah, you basically just have 3 different levels of swing power. I don't even recall if that comes into play in this one. The hammer ones always give you a lot of stars for whatever reason too. Like somehow I have more lives this time than I did last stream, and I'm only like halfway through the second world I'm playing. Yes, the levels are longer, but they're just really doling out these stars. Don't know if that was required, but I'm not about to retry. Oh boy. Keys in Voidland. But no, I love these again. Like, this is where they start actually expecting you to learn what to do. You gotta know how to slide kick, and since you don't have infinite jumps while holding these things, you've gotta be careful with your movements. Or you can just sort of wing it with multiplayer. I feel like I missed something. Maybe you can just slide kick through those things, I don't know. Let me see if I can quad shot this guy. Yeah, we got a new spear doomer pattern here. We get sparked for the next couple of worlds. That quad shot does a lot of damage. Yeah, I want to say that one of the tasks I've seen of the boss rush in this game uses Ninja, just because it does a ridiculous amount of DPS when you use Quad Shock effectively. At this point, we've already seen most of the powers. I think the only one we haven't seen, period, is Wing, other than the bonus area in 1-4, and we'll see it eventually. Spoilers, not this stream, unless I get it in a mix. Which maybe I'll go for a mix, because I think the green Spark guy, Spark Doomer, can't actually give you enough projectiles to get mixes from it. Oh joy, more giant hazards to lose my powers to. Something up there, I don't know why I keep trying to jump there. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to do the opposite of that. Really love how that area is just built to let you sort of rush through it. I could get those stars. I'm not gonna play with fire. Me. I'm just gonna squeeze around these giant. Dang it! It's like if I lose my power this close to the switch I'm aiming to hit. One thing I'm looking forward to whenever I play Squeak Squad on here is just how ridiculously fast you get going with the slide attack on ice. In this game, it doesn't make any difference. Like, that's the same speed and acceleration as it would normally be. This for a thing. Why do my slide kicks just fail to do anything once I have that in my hands? It's really bizarre. Oh boy, this room. I remember struggling getting one of the spears in here. Control where you're, not only can you control where those go after you've shot them backwards, but they bounce. It's not at all obvious. It's totally fine. Definitely knew I was gonna land very safely on the edge there. This is where I was thinking of, like, you get to do something special with the bomb if you're smart. I'm apparently not, because I don't remember what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, just trigger that remotely. Okay, now I think we use this bomb here. Break a way through so we can get the key to the other side. Maybe that does do damage, and I wasn't paying attention earlier. Now we get a refill bomb that we wouldn't have otherwise been able to have here. And if we time things just right... You just get to empty that guy's health bar in one hit. Fun stuff. Totally unnecessary, but like really fun. You always have to appreciate when you can do things like that. It'll work eventually, dang it. Yeah, this background music here is interesting because it really doesn't seem like it fits in this world. Ah. I wanted that spark, dang it. I'm very tempted to just reload the room. Okay, now I'm definitely reloading the room. Yeah, the internal file for this one's called Cactus, if memory serves. There is nothing remotely cactus related here. Just a bunch of ice. Thought I was missing something there. I want to say this cannot break those, so we'll have to rely on this. This thing must do a lot of damage, because those Rockies are actually pretty tanky. Like, they take at least a couple of strong hits, typically. Cactice, yes. Really getting water was not a good idea here, because it has kind of slow acceleration. Ah. Might as well get it now. They're pretty forgiving with the timing. Rather mean, I know. They were looking at me funny, man. This is good music, but we'll have to wait till next stage to hear it. Yeah, if you hit all the bowling pins in an area, you'll get the party ball full reward. If you don't get them all at once, I believe. Yeah. If you don't get them all, you just get, like, the 1 star there. These things only care about strikes. Is there anything up here, or is this just a path for you to take? Yeah, I think that's just if you don't have this. Because those bowling pins are spiky and won't fall for anything else. Here's where they start getting a little showy with, like, the end of super ability sections. That actually interrupted my animation. That made it a lot faster. Quite possible to be too fast here. I have definitely died to that before. I'm gonna go with bomb. Sadly, they don't stay in midair long enough to get much use out of Final Cutter. That's Final Cutter's only really good, like, DPS. Grab one of those, because Spark is probably a better power against this guy. Dang it! Bomb is just kind of unwieldy. Hey Justin, you missed most of Worlds 3 and 4. I'm afraid I'll probably be wrapping it up after the rest of this world and then the sub-game I'll be playing afterward. I like how I've been getting, like, just pure 1 or pure 2 every time. I rarely hang on the edge. I'm either early, late, or not. More copy ability fun. Now we can get high jump whenever we want. And that's just the best one could possibly ask for. The design of this little cake here. I'll be quiet and let us listen to the music here, because it is quite good. second thought I'm gonna get fire because I think it is actually necessary, or not necessary, but useful in the next section. Not yet. Thinking of a different section. Better hope you guessed the path right on that one. I'm really curious how many hits this guy is gonna take from, like, the Fireball Inferno move. Only one. Apparently their steel helmet does full damage. Here you have a slightly larger radius than you would normally if you've got the firepower. This is what I was thinking of. And maybe the case with Beam as well. Oh, it's apparently not even... No, it is the case with fire. It is not the case with Beam, so... But it doesn't really make a difference if you got the candle. I needed that ice. Oh, that's problematic. Hopefully there's another candle. Oh, there is, but I'm not gonna be able to get it up there, am I? Not by myself. This guy. Meta Knight, apparently. That is what we call cheating. It was entirely my fault the first time. Throwing that right at the ice guy. I mean, we could have made it through there without it, I'm pretty sure. This would have taken a lot of damage in doing so. Stop trying to enter. Sorry, back to business. We'll get one use of a two-player like that per stream, I reckon. Not a legal speedrun. There goes my segmented, pseudo 100% run. I mean, I guess it'll be 100% main mode. I am not probably going to go for all platinum medals on the challenge stages on stream. But depending on how interested you guys are, I'll add it to the list of things that maybe I'll get around to doing afterward. And I might go for all golds, at least. That should be easier. And they are definitely worth showing off. And I'll probably show the Dream Collection ones off too while I'm at it. 'Tis the same engine and everything. 33 lives. It's a testament to something, probably to the fact that these worlds are longer than Worlds 1 and 2. But also, they just keep throwing me lives. And I don't think I've died today. Got close. Well, besides the one death I had to take because I missed a rock power. Love these little lights in the background and whatnot. Oh man, you're making me choose between fighter and ninja? Oh boy, that's tough. We've seen ninja twice already. I don't think we've seen fighter in a fight. Now granted, this isn't one of its better fights. This is why he likes to spend a lot of time not on the ground. Also, I'm very bad at Hadokening leftward, apparently. One little hit and you'll be in phase 2, dang it. Definitely not one of the better fights for Fighter. Ah, tried to get the blind spot. Didn't work out very well. Oh, kind of thought that's where he wouldn't land doing that, but you never know, man. This was definitely the better approach here. Just get on top of him and spam the downward kick. Fighter is nice if you're actually paying attention to boss patterns, because it's got iframes on this move and on this move. You were probably fine, John, and I'm reading your chat in real time. Well, as real time as I can by not looking at the screen and noticing you said something a minute ago. It just takes them... There's like some stream lag, especially if you're watching it on YouTube, which you're not. But I don't know. It is possible you're also behind. Seems like Twitch is not as good as YouTube about, like, keeping up if you get, like, if you pause the stream or whatever. That ship definitely looks seaworthy, but whether it can fly through the cosmos is another matter altogether. Alright, let's show off this here. Yeah, not sure why that would be. Now we get to test our high jump arsenal on this guy. Yeah. Admittedly, none of these are quite the most amazing power-ups to just be able to have at the drop of a hat. Most of the good ones are in the first or the last room. But I mean, it's high jump, man. If there's ever anything that does involve a lot of traversing upward, it's not a bad power to have. It is fun. But yeah, not gonna do level 5 today just because it's kind of long. We've already been going a while. Let's show some scope shot instead. How to play. How to play? We just shoot! The real trick is to try to play this with multiple controllers at once. Definitely won't be harder that way. Alright, we're gonna attempt this. I've never... don't know if I've ever beaten all the stages in it. Certainly not single player. Yeah. We blow up robots piece by piece. I don't know if charging is useful or not. Waddle Dee looks kind of terrifying without his face, even in robot form. That one went easy enough. Mission complete. Oh, interesting. They have different selection screens. Like, earlier I was doing it with the Wiimote sideways, like I've been playing normally, but, I mean, you don't know that, John. For all we know, that might be the case. Oh man, love this tune. Funny thing is, this is based off the Gourmet Race intro, but this is specifically based off of an extended version they came up with for the anime. It was also in Superstar Ultra, but it was in the anime first. Not that you can really hear it much with all the, Dang it. I should really take out that right hand so he can't block me. I didn't realize his hat was probably a target. No, that target looks invincible. That meat takes a lot of hits. I feel like I could have done that better. Complete DDD structure. I don't know how I'm supposed to take both of those out at once. Dang it! I gotta time you shooting that. Dang it! A little too late again. I have to retry this one. I'm not doing so hot, I don't think. I'm hitting that UFO gives you bonus points, or if it's just purely cosmetic. Really, it's gotta do something, right? Yeah, just extra points. Didn't even get close, for crying out loud. We're gonna have to not take so many hits this time, and maybe aim for the feet first. I don't know if taking him out early does anything. What? Wasn't all the way to him, I guess. I've been leading my shots. Keep just barely not hitting him with those. Waiting too long, man. Those little blue bits are targets too? Oh, you don't have to take all of his health out, apparently? I was expecting more than that. Thought he was gonna send a bunch more things to deflect or something. No, he just keep hitting his hammer. I do appreciate the heavy lobster music, though. Accuracy 50%. Sounds about right. Yeah. Presumably, and I know this for a fact, he does have a lot more health if you're playing with 2 players, so you really have to cooperate. Whoops. Don't go back in, Kirby. I think we're done for the day. Yeah, we're making progress here. Nice round 64 out of 120. It took me about 20 times as long to get the same percentage of shrines in Breath of the Wild. Yep, this will be a decent enough place to leave off. I'll be streaming again soonish. See you guys around.